Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another video. Today we're jumping into the Crew 2 and we're looking at this beautiful machine. This is the Aston Martin Vulcan, for those of you who don't know. Most people do because it's such a freaking cool car. This thing is fully loaded. It has like carbon fiber everywhere. This is a straight up race car. Now I have the P1 and the 918 in the background. Out of these three cars, as much of a hard decision this would be to pick which one you would choose, I honestly think I would go with the Vulcan. Now 918 and the P1, based on the fact that they're street legal, you could probably do way more with it compared to the Vulcan, because like I said, it is a straight up race car. However, just because of how elegant and rare and cool this car is, I think I'd go with the Vulcan. But nonetheless, what this video is going to be about is we're going to do a quick customization on the Vulcan, and then we're going to bring it out for a gameplay drive video for you guys and just kind of experience the car together. Now I'm going to quickly dive into this. I do have it in like the lava orange, that's an official color, and we'll go through all the different colors. There's only a couple, but there's the black, there's like a teal, blue or green, kind of colorblind I guess. We got a gray, we got the orange that I have on it, and we also got a white, and every single one of them looks really good. I do like some of the standard colors as well that you can put on it. Like, it depends what liveries you're putting on it. Like, I would do something like this, yellow or green if I was putting like a race car livery on it. But for now, what I think I'm going to do is leave it with the lava orange, the official lava orange. The livery, we are going to put a livery on it. I do have it in my most recent ones, and it just kind of makes it into a little bit of a race car. It's not too much, but adds some orange accents in certain areas, and then the number 9, and then of course some division. Is it? That doesn't say division. Dimeson? Dimenish? I don't know. Whatever. 10 grand for that, man. We had to pay 10 G's for that. Now we are going to go back into the colors and we're going to see if any of the other ones look good with that on it. Now they all do, to be honest. They all look really good. The white looks great, the black looks great, but I do think I'm going to stick with the orange. Orange on orange looks pretty good, so we are going to do that. Visual parts, there's nothing you can change. You can change the rims and the caliper color. That is it. For now, I am going to leave the rims completely stock, although there are some other cool ones that we can go dive into, but we'll do that at a later date. For the caliper colors, we will put them to a nice red. However, we will take a quick look at the other ones. I don't think I'd ever put pink or purple caliper colors on my car. But yeah, let's go with red. That looks very good. And then performance parts, there's nothing we can do to this car. We have nothing unlocked. We haven't done any races to unlock any of them, but we'll quickly go over some of the stats that this car offers. This is a performance level of 258 out of 320, so there's a lot of room to improve with this car. We have a top speed of 330 kilometers an hour, so not overly fast. Like, it's pretty fast stock, but not overly fast. And it has 820 horsepower, so not very impressive, to be honest, with it being like 800 horsepower is crazy, but it's only performing at 300, and I think it was 330 kilometers an hour as a top speed. Is that what I just said? Yeah, 330. So we'll actually go out and we'll put it to the test. We'll do a quick little normal drive, and then we'll try and find a straightaway, probably the highway, where we can, this is the R34 that you guys saw in the last video. We'll switch that out very quick, but yeah, we'll try and find a straightaway where we can just kind of put the car to the test to see how fast it can actually go. Now, these always switch on me, so I'm going to try and find the Vulcan. I believe this is it. There we go. Now, this car looks absolutely stunning. We got a truck coming up behind me, but I love the way the sun hits it and it just reflects off the orange paint. That's very nice. So we'll do a couple revs. First of all, start the car, and that sounds amazing. We got a biker in us. I think I got to do this somewhere else, so we're going to drive very quickly. We'll pull off to the side here. This is probably not the best place to do it because there's so much noise, and there's other drivers that will mess with me. So now I like how the exhaust is on the side too, as you can see where the flames are coming out. That's very cool. Now this car idling sounds amazing too. Unless that's a different car, this car sounds incredible. Yeah, it's that Corvette actually, the drag Corvette. You know what? We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. We're going somewhere else. I almost lost control there. we're getting away from other players for now, so we can put a proper test to this vehicle. Now, in my last gameplay video with the Aventador, when I went and edited the actual video, the sound to the Aventador car, it was not very loud. It's very hard to tell the sounds and different noises the car made. So I'm going to try and fix that issue with this one, but there's no promises. So if it's quiet, I'm sorry, I'll work on it, but if it's not, then I did my job. So there we go, we're doing a couple revs. It does sound very nice. Here's the interior from the inside. It does have these straps for the door handles, which is very cool. There's only a couple other cars that I know that have that, like the GT3 RS. We'll do a quick burnout in this car, and I love the white letters on the tires too. It just makes it an official race car, you know. So got people running over there. I wouldn't know what to think, man. There's someone in a Vulcan just doing a burnout, and I'm doing a run. I would definitely stop and just watch. I would just be in such complete awe that my jaw would drop to the floor probably. So we're gonna actually take off here, go for a quick little drive. I'm gonna be quiet for just a minute, let you guys hear the car and see how it performs. We'll try and do it as realistic as possible and not crash. That's a one-way unless that guy was coming towards me, but here we go. Alright, so that was a quick little drive. Come over to this gas station, maybe take some photos quick. But that was a quick little drive. It kind of has a lot of power behind it, so I wouldn't say it's the best handling car. However, it is kind of meant for the track as well, so it may be a little bit better on the track. So I think that's probably the best way to put this car to the test, is head over to a racetrack. Now we do have the airstrip here with a racetrack as well. So what I think I'll do is I'll come here, we'll test it around the track. I will set a waypoint because we want to do a little bit more driving. But after we do a lap around the track, we'll do a straightaway on the airfield, and then we'll end it there. So let's head on over there. Now, one thing I did notice with the waypoint is if you don't put it on a certain event. What's this guy doing? Get away from my car. You're smoking a cigarette. Or I thought you were. Or are you scratching your head? I don't know what he's doing. Alright, so if you don't put your waypoint on a certain event, then it literally just does a straight line to wherever you put your waypoint. So always put it on an event. That way it actually puts a GPS or navigation on the road so you can follow the proper roads to get there. I kind of find that a little bit annoying in this game, but it's not a huge issue. So let's go. There is a lot of grip to this car. It just depends. I totally missed my turn. Fine, I'll take the next one. It just depends how fast you're going and how much you're stepping on the brake. Now we are taking a little bit of a detour, I guess, a little bit longer of a route. Go over the curb here, hit a bench. Now we're trying our best not to damage this car because this is a very expensive car. If this car actually costs money in the game, because I won this from the Pro Series, if this car actually costs money in the game, it may have been the most expensive car in the game. It would be very close to that Regera, so I'm glad it actually didn't cost money. We get it for free as long as you actually play the game. I looked down for a second and then I just crashed. That's great. We just crashed our multi-million-dollar car. I'm very impressed with Aston Martin, the way they did this car up. It's such a unique car. Alright, so we're almost at the airfield. Got a little bit of NOS in us. Let's go. Now, I gotta find a way in here. I think that navigation route will actually bring us right there. So let's follow that for now. There is a race right there, but we cannot use this car. And that's another thing. Yeah, you can only use this car for the Pro Racing Series. You can't use it for a hypercar or a street race or anything like that. I would consider that. Where are you taking me? So I must have to be up top. So how do I get up there? I would consider this car a hypercar, to be honest. I would consider it with like the Regera, the Veneno, the 918, that sort of car, but I don't know. I don't know if it's actually designed for that. Alright, so we can get in here. And I think this brings us to the track. If not, if it's not the track. Let's take a quick look at our map. I just push start menu, and we'll go over to the map, zoom out a bit. Alright, so where's the track? So, track is over here. So how do I get there? Oh, I just drive right on in there. Alright, so let's quickly get over there. I don't know how I missed that the first time, but I did. Sorry about that. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there, almost there. I probably am gonna miss it again. Please move. There we go, alright. Through this Red Bull arch and onto the track. So here we go. Let's test this bad boy up. So that was a full steer. I'm fully cranked right now. It's actually sticking pretty good. The back end kind of wants to kick out towards the end of the turn. Got some tire smoke there, some skidding, some wall on car action there. So it's not very responsive with the turning. Like I'm having to crank it, and then I finally get some response towards the end of the actual turn. So you do have to slow down into the corners quite a bit. That way you don't crash into the walls. Or you can do your best to just kind of love tap the throttle and brake into the corners. That way you're actually not sliding too much. But you can hear those tires just squealing like crazy. So. Alright, so it's pretty good. I could imagine this car will definitely be really good, especially when it's fully like upgraded. Like I said, mine's just completely stock, so there's a lot of room to actually upgrade this car and just bring out some like amazing power. I do want to head over to that airfield on the left there, so I'm going to see if there's a way to get there. I probably have to go out the same way I got in, unless there's a little entrance here, which there's not. Oh, yeah, there is. Alright, so here we go. Now, I don't think this airfield is very long, to be honest. Do a quick little donut. Everyone likes donuts, right? That's one of my favorite things to do, is just a quick little J-turn like that. It's so cool, the way they have it set up in this game. So we'll start as far back, actually, as possible. We'll see if we can get up to that 330 km/h top speed. Now that is a curb, so we are going to jump back onto that curb, and this is just flat. So we'll start at this yellow line. Now what we want to do, we want to hold the e-brake. It's kind of getting dark too. Hold the e-brake, get our RPMs up. We don't want it revving or over the red line, so we're going to do 3, 2, 1. That was kind of crappy launch, but whatever. We're up to 200 km/h already, so that was very, very quick that it hit that. We might actually be able to go over 330. We're running out of room here, actually. I don't know. We're not going to actually hit 330. We got to brake. Oh, my goodness. Right into the water. Okay. There we go. I think we hit like maybe 315, so we couldn't actually hit 330 on this road. I think the highway's pretty close, but just because it's dark, I don't want to be driving. I know it's dark in the game, you can't drive. It's just the lighting and everything like that's not very good, so we are going to actually end it right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. My end verdict on this car is make sure that you guys do the Pro Racing Series, complete it. You actually only have to average like 70% of all the different events offered in that, and then you can do the race. It's called Race the Duke. And then once you win that one, it's just a quick like 6-minute race. Once you win that, you automatically get the Vulcan. You just have to head to the headquarters and pick it up, and then it goes in your garage. So definitely make sure you get that done, because you get to experience such an incredible car for absolutely free. You don't have to pay a nickel or a dime for this vehicle, besides if you want to upgrade it. But like I said before, visual parts, there's not a lot that you can do, and the rest of it is just paint job and your upgrading parts that you want to put on it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because we will be doing a lot more videos for you guys. And then until next time, I'm out. I will see you guys later.